Sherman, okay, I gotta get this out. Sorry, guys. As we all know, Sherman has a way of pushing you and testing your limits. Not just academically, but mentally, physically sometimes, spiritually, and emotionally, of course. It pushes you to become not only a doctor, but a better, more resilient version of yourself. First and foremost, I want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Without his strength and guidance, I definitely would not be standing here today. Thank you to the case doctors, especially Dr. Duvall. You've made this experience so much better and have taught us to not only lead with you've reminded us what it means to lead with both skill and heart. Thank you to my parents for being my constant support system through every high and low of this journey. It's been a long one. And thank you for always answering my calls, my FaceTimes, whether I needed a pep talk before an exam or a push to get back up when things didn't go as planned. I truly could not have done this without you. Thank you. And to my friends standing here today, and then Katie, wherever Katie is. Katie, even though I found you guys later on in the program, you have been such a source of strength for me. You've helped me through some of my toughest moments here, and I'm so grateful that our paths crossed when they did. Sorry guys, I know that our bond will last a lifetime. You know, through it all, Sherman teaches you to trust yourself. You definitely come in here as a student and you're kind of unsure of what you're doing, what you're getting, what you're putting yourself into, like what am I getting myself into? But the people you meet along the way really impact you here. And this program helps you believe that you can do hard things, even when the odds are very against you and it feels almost impossible to pass biochem. It reminds you that it isn't just about knowledge, but it's about faith in who you're becoming. As we step into this next chapter, may we carry that same faith, resilience, and purpose into every patient we serve and every challenge we face. Thank you, guys. Okay, so I probably forgot some people, so if I forgot you, just know that you're loved, and I appreciate you all. But first of all, I wanted to say thank you to everyone for being here today to celebrate one of the greatest moments of our lives. During my time at Sherman, I've experienced some of my biggest milestones, from getting married to expecting a baby. I'm just so grateful. There are a lot of people here that I owe so much to. A beer or 12. Thank you for all your endless support and encouragement along the way. You each have reminded me that when it was bad, and it was, it was still good. The whole experience has been really good. A special thank you to God for placing me somewhere that I never once thought I would be. And to my family, my loved ones, my husband, to Princess and the front desk staff for always being there for us. To old and new friends, to all my girls, for treating me like their family and loving me. To my patients, thank you for trusting me and for letting me love your loved ones as much as I love you guys. You remind me daily why this work matters so much. And of course, thank you to our teachers and doctors who always went above and beyond for us, who dried our tears, who held our hand and told us that we knew what we were doing even when we did not feel like it. You definitely didn't have to do any of that, and after all the classes, the exams, the practicals, the patients, the rooms didn't change, but we sure have. So thank you.
Dr. Guess and Dr. Duvall struggle a little bit to understand my written notes because of the tense. If you have any trouble understanding me, you have my translators here. So ask them after we finish. As you can guess, I'm the only Latina in this group. And I'm really proud to carry our flag with us here and to have amazing people from back home on there. So let me start with our I want to start to thank God about all this process that I've been through. I don't think, I tried to write something, but chat was not that good. So I was like, well, I will read, like, I will do a paragraph and he will correct it, but then I was like, that's not me, you know? So this is my coping for me not to cry. I want to thank God for having me here, because if it wasn't for him, I don't think I would be going through this program. He has been a great support for me. Knowing that he will always be on my side when hard times come has been a blessing. We took part 4 last weekend, and I was the only one at 8 a.m. and then I was so scared because it's been a hard time dealing with all of this and going through a lot of stuff. And then Natalie sent me some of her devotional, and God reminded me that he's always in my side, that if I trust that he will walk with me, I will be okay. So I really honor him on that. Love that he loved me of who I am, and he don't care how I look like, how I dress like, but he loved me of my heart. So thanks God for that. I want to talk to my family. They're not live. They might not understand what I'm saying, but my sister does, and I will later speak a little bit in Spanish. But thanks to my family, from my mom, my dad, my sister, and also my boyfriend. Yes, I do have a boyfriend. We are doing long distance. I know it's hard. It's like everyone always asks me. So I think that they have been through my journey for this period, and also without them, I will not be able to finish this program because it's hard. They have been a great support. They have been pillars in my life that allows me to find myself and be like, hey, you gotta get back to earth, stop being dreaming around, and just committed to what you need and what you want. To my professors, thank you. I appreciate one of you that has teach out of love. You have put so much stuff in us, in our brains. I know I might not be the greatest student with grades, I was quiet at least. I was not the greatest in the grades, but I was not quiet yours. I'm sorry. But I truly learned a lot. Your passion was transmitted to everyone, every single person here. So we appreciate your love out of it. I know some of them are not here, but Dr. Attaway, Dr. Becker, I will not call you your name, don't worry. Dr. Smith, and if I'm listening, Dr. Lerner, sorry, I didn't see it, my bad. I appreciate you guys for teaching out of love. To the case doctors, each one of you push us maybe a little bit further of what we think we can. Thank you for allowing us to trust in ourselves, and also knowing that we are capable to do different stuff. And I appreciate you for that. I know that sometimes we can be a headache, but notes are headaches. But so thank you for pushing us a little bit more. Dr. Duvall, I'm gonna miss your jokes. I did understand them. I know Hennis didn't, but I did understand it. And I'm really gonna miss you a lot. A lot of your wisdom, a lot of your support to this program, and all those happy days that I know you didn't went through, but you still give us a smile. And I really appreciate that, and I admire that from you. This got long before I cried. To the X-ray department, I cannot miss them. I have been there since my first quarter. If there's something that my sister was like, if there's something that you have to do, is to go to the X-ray department. So I went to the X-ray department since my first quarter and worked steady, and you guys have been a great support. Your prayers to all of us has been felt, so I appreciate you for that. I love you guys. And then now it's gonna be in Spanish, so it's okay, you can relax now. Para mi familia, para mis amistades, para los chicos en Puerto Rico, gracias por su soporte durante todo este quarter. Sé que algunos de mis integrantes de la oficina están viendo, so gracias por siempre estar ahí, gracias por sus oraciones durante este caminar. Mami, papi, Genesis y Jorge, los amo mucho. Gracias por estar durante este camino. Sin ustedes no hubiera sido posible. Y de igual manera, ¿verdad? Sin Dios no hubiera sido posible. Así que gracias. And I'm going to finish with this in English really quick. And it's a verse from Mark 16:15, and says, and he told them, go into all the world and preach the good news to everyone. And I will tell you, may God always be the one working through us, through our hands, to be able to make people seen and heard, but most importantly, that people can feel the love of God through us. So thank you.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. Damn, I didn't look up. Okay, if you know me, I write essays because I can't think in the moment, and this is the best way for me to write on paper. So bear with me, we've got 3 pages to get through. So our first day at Sherman somehow feels like both a lifetime ago and just yesterday. 3.5 years later has passed, and today I stand here feeling a little older, a little wiser, and definitely more caffeinated. So the word doctor means teacher, and the word chiropractic means done by hand. But if you ask me, it's really done by heart. Because what I've come to learn is that the adjustment doesn't just happen on the table. It happens in every moment of our lives. As chiropractors and as teachers, it's our responsibility to learn how to navigate and guide others as they adapt, grow, and make their own adjustments. Each experience and interaction since I've been here has taught me more than I can ever have imagined. I learned that when we open our hearts, the connections we make have the power to heal just as much as we heal others. Because chiropractic is so much more than removing bones. It's helping people find their way back to themselves. It's holding space for transformation when words fall short. It's knowing that sometimes the smallest adjustment can create the biggest shift, whether that be above, down, inside, and out. And the best part, those adjustments don't happen alone. They happen with the people around us, the ones who realign our perspective, make us laugh when we want to cry, hold our hand or our shoulders when we need it the most, and then remind us who we truly are. Those are the moments that shift everything for the better. I've grown more confident in my skills, more trusting in the process, and more grounded in who I am, both spiritually and personally. Through all of it, I didn't just find my purpose, I found myself. It's in those shared moments of growth that I realized chiropractic isn't just something I do, it's who I've become. And now, as I step into this next chapter, I can't wait to see where this calling continues to lead me. So I just want to take a few moments to a little bit more than a moment, but to say thank you to all of you truly for being here, for being part of this journey so far. To the faculty in Scallon, thank you for your patience, your wisdom, your humor, and your humbling tests. To Lauren, thank you for listening to me. For my, I don't even know how many quarters that was. God bless. You did great. To Chris and Kevin, y'all were there for me before day 1. Matt and I got here, and our apartment living didn't work out, and we were homeless for a couple days, and we lived in a hotel. And I called Chris because I was like, I don't know who to contact. And I was like, we have a U-Haul, and we don't know what to do with it, and I don't want people stealing our stuff. So that man and Kevin came together, and they allowed us to put our U-Haul in front. So if you were here when that happened, that was ours. To everyone in the clinic, thank you. Princess, thank you for holding down the fort, for fixing our schedules, and for always sending memes or encouraging emails at exactly the right time. To my mentors and the clinic faculty, thank you for believing in me before I learned to believe in myself. Thank you for pouring into us, challenging us, and never letting us settle for less than our best. Dr. DeVold, Thank you for keeping laughter alive and reminding us that authenticity matters more than perfection. And Tommy, Dr. Tomasello, thank you for putting up with me and my creativity, especially when it comes to patient notes. I don't know how, but I swear every single backstory had some type of clinical reasoning. To my MLS family, wherever you guys are, I love you. Your belief that we could always dig a little deeper and learn a little bit more is what kept me going through the tough times. They didn't just teach us how to adjust spines. You taught us how to serve from the heart and to honor every person who lay on our table. To my sisters, thank you for being my home away from home, for celebrating the highs, standing firm through the lows, and reminding me that I will never walk this path alone. To my family, thank you for every call, every pep talk, and for pretending to understand my long-winded explanations about subluxations and the nervous system. So I'm sorry and thank you. I love you. To my best friend Jane back home, thank you for always showing up and making me laugh and loving me through it all. To my Matthew, it's wild to think that this entire chapter, this entire life we've built, is because of chiropractic school and me not getting in. And then me getting in here. I couldn't go when I planned to, and at that time it felt like such a setback. But looking back now, it was the universe's way of leading me to you. You uprooted everything, your home, your education, your life, and moved 700 miles away just to build a new one with me and raise our kitties. You left behind the familiar to step into the unknown, not because it was easy, but because you knew our love was built to withstand every obstacle life wanted to throw at us. Through every late night breakdown and every small victory, every moment I thought I couldn't keep going, you were there, steady, patient, always reminding me that it would be worth it, and to think about my future patients. You've loved me in every version of myself throughout this program. You've been my anchor and my home, and I love you more than words can express. Okay. To my patients, thank you for trusting me with your help. You know, when I first came here, I just kept telling myself that I was gonna be good for you guys. And I really pushed myself to the very brim. I trained hard because I knew that there was people waiting for me. And thank you so much for trusting me with your help. I love you guys. Oh, this is the worst part. And to these girls, the girls that stand by my side today, my best friends. When I first joined your quarter, I felt like I didn't belong, but you welcomed me in with open arms, and I can't imagine this program without you. We've been through late nights, caffeine highs, clinic chaos, studying for boards, and more laughter than I can count, and through it all, we've grown together. We came here wanting to change lives, and somehow along the way, this place changed ours. As I stand here with my girls, my Halloween crew, I realize something. We may have dressed up as Inside Out this year, but that movie has never felt more real than it does right now. As this door closes, I can't help but feel everything all at once. Joy, sadness wherever you are. Or sadness. sorry, sadness. Envy, fear, and a little disgust. And a lot of anxiety. Because these moments, this swirl of emotions, it's like fading innocence of childhood, or that imaginary friend a kid finally outgrows. It's that big mom moment. The ache of letting go of what once carried you here, knowing it's time to keep going without it. But if Inside Out taught us about feeling everything, then Shrek taught us what comes next. That real growth means embracing the messy, the layered, the onion of it all. We've peeled back so many layers to get here: exhaustion, doubt, caffeine or chai dependencies. And underneath it all, we found who we really are. Like Shrek in his swamp, we learned that being authentic, a little weird, a little real, is where the magic happens. And through all of it, above every emotion, there's gratitude. Gratitude for the people beside me, for the laughter, the late nights, and the lessons. So here's to the journey that built us, broke us, and rebuilt us again. Here's to the next chapter, to feeling all the feels, peeling all the layers, and maybe even keeping the few qualities.
I really regret volunteering to go last. I'm going to repeat stuff that they said, which is a testament to how we all share brain cells at this point. I'm going to also read because I can't get through it any other way. So many of the individuals instrumental to my time here have already been recognized, but I will be thanking them again. Thank you to the professors in Scallon who worked so hard to build a solid foundation for us. Many of your mannerisms and sayings will be etched into our brains forever, like Dr. Zoe saying, "Makes sense, right?" Or Ms. Best repeating, "Massive proteinuria." Or Dr. Liz Jack closing his eyes, raising his hands, and seeing things in his mind that we will never. Without your hard work and dedication, we would not be standing here. I want to thank the doctors and student clinic who put up with us when we didn't know what we were doing. And the case doctors down here who did exactly the same thing. I've been fortunate to have had many case doctors during my time here, and the opportunity to learn from all of you at some point. Dr. Duvall, thank you for your bad jokes, because they made our days a little better. Dr. Tomasello, thank you for letting us call you Tommy. Dr. Guest, it was nice to have a fellow Gardner-Webb alum in the building. In all seriousness, thank you all for instilling your wisdom in us and pushing us to be the greatest versions of ourselves. I want to thank the lady standing with me today, thank Katie, for their friendship. This program would have been much duller without you and a lot wider. I'm grateful for all the moments we had together, whether they are good memories or bad. Thank you for all the study sessions, ice cream runs, shared trauma, group chat conversations, procrastination, Spanish lessons, and most importantly, the constant laughter. You are all truly special, and I'm so proud of each of you for becoming the chiropractors you were meant to be. I want to thank my mom for her constant and unwavering support. When I felt like I couldn't keep going, she knew I could. She encouraged me to rely on God in those moments of doubt, which were frequent, and trust His plan for my life. I will forever be grateful for her sacrifices because they have all culminated to this moment. Everyone who told me the days were long and the years were short was absolutely right. I'm so thankful that this place and these people are now a part of my story, and I look forward to a lifetime of sharing chiropractic with the world. Thank you.